please warmly welcome to the stage Dwayne McMullen. Let's hear it for Dwayne McMullen.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Yuk Yuks. Have a good time? Yeah! Come on, let's hear it again for Chris. He's doing amazing. The greatest thing about Yuk Yuks is they let us old guys up here on stage. I happen to be the oldest one, probably in the contest. And when I say I'm old, I'm actually going through menopause. Yeah. If I don't moisturize my elbows and ankles, I get reptile dysfunction. Fun doesn't stop there. I've got hair growing out of my ears like I'm some sort of fucked up shithead. And on a good day, my balls are more deflated than a Tom Brady football. I know I'm a catch, right, ladies? Yeah. You know what, though? Being old isn't that bad. You know? I've become a very, very good meteorologist. Better than the ones on TV. I'm more accurate, by far. And I can tell you, I get up in the morning, I sit on the toilet, my balls hit the cold water. I know it's hot out! They all up high and tight. I know, like they were when they were a teenager, it's cold out! Bones creak, knees go crazy, it's wet or rainy. So yeah, being old isn't that bad. There is some things about being old that I've noticed that I really, really don't like. And the biggest one is don't trust a fart. Do not trust that fart. 54 years old, 4 times in the last 4 years, I am 0 in 4 in trusting that fart. There is nothing worse than a 54-year-old man crapping himself. I will guarantee that. Speaking about poop and smells and everything else, why not keep it going, right? Guys like smells. They do. Guys don't care about farts and poops or how bad they smell. Guys still laugh when they catch a bottle of farts at the end. And I know you do. Don't lie to me. I know you do. Because I'm not that big of a child, I don't think. But women, for some reason, women can't poop in public. They can't go to the bathroom at work. They don't realize that we know they have the same bodily functions as we do. So they save it for home and kill us. And I'll give you an example of a guy who doesn't care about smells. By the way. I'm sitting in Chicago O'Hare Airport, and I'm in there doing my business, and they probably should have called a hazmat team, because, oh God, it was awful. But this guy from Chicago walks in and he says, "Holy fuck, who died in here?" And me being me, I'm giggling like a little schoolboy, and I'm full on laughing in my stall. And that's what guys do. We just really don't, I suppose don't give a shit really doesn't work in this situation, but we really don't. Women are also really different too in other ways. They have these trigger words, and it's not just "good morning, honey." One day, my wife was out and about, and I said, "Don't get your cankles in a knot." Holy fuck! I didn't know what cankles were. And boy, did I find out what cankles were. So yeah, I've never used that again. I learned about muffin tops, actually. I never knew what a muffin top was until, my wife told me. And I don't know why they get so upset about the muffin top. Everybody fucking knows the muffin top is the best part of the goddamn muffin. Come on! Yeah, getting old. I do a lot of tests now because I am old. And they do so many tests on me now that I don't really follow what they're doing. I don't pay any attention. So I had to wear a heart monitor for 2 weeks to monitor me from Waterloo 24/7 live. It was kind of cool. And until I got a phone call on a Saturday night saying, "Mr. McMullen, are you okay?" like, yeah, I'm fine. Why? What's going on? He says, well, you've had some pretty significant heart rate changes in the last few minutes. Can you tell me what you were doing 5 minutes ago? Anybody else been caught masturbating from 300 kilometers away? No, just me? Actually, from that incident, they put an ICD in me, which is internal cardio defibrillator. It's like the paddles, you know, they shock your heart rhythm. Your heart goes out of rhythm, boom, they put you back to life. It saved me a few times. It's awesome. They say there's a couple of settings. One feels kind of like a mosquito bite. The other one's like getting hit in the back of the head with a 2x4. Believe me, I'm from Smith Falls originally, so I really know what getting hit in the back of the head with a 2x4. Yeah, it's I'm seeing a bad trend lately, though. I really have been. And I've been driving around, and I keep seeing these signs, slow children at play. I didn't know we were allowed to call them out like that. Really, I didn't think we were. Like back in my day, we always knew where they were. You know, the short bus was there, and they all had on their hockey helmets, like a hockey team. So we knew where they all were. But now, like, you can't say that in public. Okay, well, let me finish. But yeah, it's just, how come they never tell us where the faster the normal kids are? Always tell us where the slow kids are. I did internet dating, which was a treat, sort of, until it wasn't, you know? I didn't realize all these things that you have to do. I was married for 20 years and never had to do anything. Not a thing. Probably why I got divorced, but we'll save that story for another time. But yeah, so we got to manscape now? Who thought of this barbaric process? Really, you got clippers, scissors, knife, whatever you got down in that area. You know, one slip, balls on the floor, not getting laid for months. Is it really worth all the trouble? I am lazy, as all lazy can be, and I figured out a way to get by it. Yep, I decided I'd take some Nair hair remover, rub it all over, wait a half an hour, wipe her down like a baby bird. Did you realize there are directions to that stuff? 6 to 8 minutes. Never put it there. So said the ER nurse who was treating me for 7 degree burns at the time. Anyways, thanks for spending time.
McMullen, guys, one more time for Dwayne McMullen.